There was a time when as a consultant, I was sitting in a conference room, was working as one of the as a consultant at one of the big four accounting firms in the world. And this particular conference room was special because our team was getting ready to present our proposal to a prospective client. And as I was sitting in the conference room and I was listening to everyone speak, I realized that the proposal wasn't going to go necessarily the way that I thought it was going to go. So this was supposed to be my chance. This was supposed to be my chance to put together my slides, to lead my work stream, to talk about the things that I know, and to do my contribution as a speaking member of a presentation to a prospective client. This was my opportunity to win an opportunity, and I needed this particular opportunity because I wanted to get promoted. And one of the pieces of feedback that I received was, "Hey, you're not on a lot of these proposals. We need you to contribute to the business development of the firm." And as I was listening to my colleagues speak, and I was realizing that my opportunity to shine was getting ready to fall beneath the cracks, I started getting a little bit frustrated. I heard everyone talking, and essentially, what they were telling me is, Kenneth, we don't need you to do a speaking portion. We don't need you to put together the slides. What we need from you is we need you to be the next slide guy. And I'm like, all right, well, hold on a minute. Deep inside, I was thinking, hold on, I have a master's in business administration from the University of Maryland. I understand business. I have a bachelor's of science in military strategy from the United States Air Force Academy. I can strategize with the best of them. I hold several certifications in the exact customer relationship platform that we're getting ready to propose to this prospective client. I can do much more than just be the next slide guy. Feeling a little bit frustrated, feeling my emotions getting the best of me, I asked myself to be excused from the room. Just to clear my head, take a bio break, take a restroom break, drink some water, just cool off. A lot of times that's what you have to do when you feel like your career is getting ready to slip through the cracks. And as I was walking down the hall feeling a little bit frustrated, I was thinking about the bonus that I was going to miss. I was thinking about the opportunities that I was not going to have because I wasn't able to land this particular speaking role. And my mind started going through what I should do next and how I should react once I get back into the room. I thought about just, sandbagging it, just sitting there, not paying very much attention, not focusing on anything. I thought about how I wasn't necessarily getting the opportunities that I needed, which would mean that I'm not going to get the money that I'm pursuing. And as I was walking through the hallway on the way to the restroom, I started realizing that I could not just let this one fall through the cracks. I could not let this decision that was being made to make me the next slide guy. I could not let this feeling that I have of being overlooked and underappreciated. I could not let that feeling influence who I am and change who I am as a person, who I am as a professional. I'm the type of dude that pursues excellence in everything that I do. I learned that it's been ingrained in me since the military. I'm not going to let just one position change that. So I started thinking, I was like, okay, I need to change the way I'm thinking. Right now, I see everything bad. I see all the bad things associated with being the next slide guy. I need to start changing the way I think so that I can go in there and I can pursue excellence in everything that I do. And I will not sacrifice my identity just because I missed this opportunity. And I shifted my mindset. I said, you know what? You're not just going in there to work for the money. You're not just going in there to get the promotion. You're not just going in there to show off what you can show off. You are the next slide guy, but I want you to be, and I was talking to myself, I want you to be the best next slide guy they have ever seen. Your responsibility is to maintain your commitment to pursue excellence in everything that you do. Your responsibility is to make sure that you keep integrity first and you stay true to your core values. Your responsibility is to show them what it looks like when someone puts their own self-interest beneath the interests of the mission or beneath the interests of the team. Show them what you can do as a team player. Show them what you can do as a role player. You'll get your time to shine. You'll at some point the right person is going to see you. You'll get your time. But I told myself, you know, be the best next slide guy they have ever seen. Be the best role player they have ever seen. Because if you do this, you will show them and you will demonstrate to them that you're there for more than just the money. The next day, we were giving our presentation, and the presentation was going well, all up until the client asked a question, which completely could have derailed the entire presentation. And I was the best next slide guy they have ever seen. I was Johnny on the spot with all the slide clicks. Before they finished saying slide or next slide, I was already moving on to the next slide. I mean, I was a consummate professional. But when they asked this question that could have derailed the entire presentation, I raised my hand and offered to answer it. And because I was so engaged during the preparation, because I was so engaged the day before, because I had shifted my mindset, I was prepared to answer the question in a way that not only impressed my colleagues, but it also impressed my prospective clients. And it was only one question, one speaking opportunity. And I left the presentation. Once we got finished, we said bye to everyone. And I was walking outside and I was just like, you know what, it is what it is. I didn't get a chance to present my material. Didn't get a chance to lead the work stream. I didn't get a chance to contribute to this strategic proposal. I'm gonna have to look for another opportunity. So I was a little bit down on myself after I left. I didn't know at the time that I had impressed my colleagues so much, and I had impressed my prospective clients so much that a couple of weeks later, someone who wasn't even in the room called me up and said, "Hey, I heard you did a great job on that presentation. And it looks like we're going to win." And guess what? Our firm did win that proposal. And eventually I got the biggest raise I've ever received in my entire life. And I got the promotion that I had been pursuing for such a long time. I share that story with you to let you know that if you shift your mindset and you change the relationship that you have with work and you decide to work for more than just the money, then there is no telling how much success you're going to find, not just in your career, in your professional life, but also in your personal life. That's my message for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you change your mindset. Work for more than just the money. I'll see you in the next video.